the engagement ring that you stole from an elderly person when they allowed you into their home to take care of them, and you went and pawned it, and you're walking around enjoying your best life, wearing eyelashes that are too long. I don't know why people are doing that. I think that's a new style or something.
Today we have a selfish thief. She was working with an elderly woman. That woman trusted her in her house. And this armadillo stole a $15,000 engagement ring from the woman, then took it to the pawn shop for pennies. Right now, she's on probation for 8 years. So far, though, she's been good, no trouble since. So she's asking the judge to let her off probation early. And let's just say things didn't go her way in court. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, so there's a request for early termination on your case. I'm not inclined to give you early termination. I mean, what you did was awful. And there's a concern with you working with the elderly, which is what I put in here, that you're not allowed to have any work with vulnerable persons, any elderly people. So you want to be terminated early. Why should I do that?
Because, I mean, yes, I understand what I did was wrong. But I've never violated probation. I've never failed a drug test. I hold a steady job. And it's not even in the medical field anymore. I've been doing good. I know what I did.
You mean you've been doing what you're supposed to do? And all of that is to your own benefit. You don't get rewarded by getting off probation early. You never even went to prison for the crime. You know what your reward is for doing good on probation? Not getting your probation revoked and going to jail. Yeah, staying out of jail and being free.
I just want to put this past me and then just move forward with myself, better myself for my kids and myself.
Everything is me, me, me. What about the victim?
Kids are baby goats. I wish people would stop
My children.
Thank you. I wish people would stop using the word kids for children.
Well, Judge, what about the people who want to call their kids baby goats? No, seriously, she can't stand when we say kids. So, okay, children.
The complainant wants to move forward too, but you know why the complainant can't really move forward? They don't have their engagement ring. So where's their engagement ring?
I'm not sure.
Find their engagement ring, and then maybe I'll consider early termination.
It was, I don't know what they said, what happened with it, but I know from my understanding, it was pawned in the pawn shop or something.
And she's still not taking accountability. You're the one who took it to the pawn shop, ma'am. This is one deceptive woman. She really can't be trusted. She's a liar. She goes around stealing from old people. She should never be allowed to work around vulnerable people ever again.
Well, this is an engagement ring that you're responsible for. So what do you mean? You're saying you're understanding that it was pawned in the pawn shop. You're acting like some phantom did that. Who pawned it in the pawn shop?
Myself.
All right, so where is their engagement ring? They want their engagement ring. You're before me saying you want your probation terminated early because you're ready to move on with your life. She wants her engagement ring. And since this is an elderly person, that means that engagement ring, they probably had it since who knows where, how long. And that engagement ring cost that person $15,000. And how much did you pawn it for?
I don't even remember. It's been a few years now.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. You commit a crime. And for you, it's like, oh, I'm done. I don't even remember.
No, it's not.
Yeah, here's a big lesson for today. Stay away from people like this. She is selfish. She is dangerous. They go around doing stuff to people and then act like they don't remember what they did. Or they're so selfish and inconsiderate and full of themselves that they may not remember because it's way out of their minds, because that's how much they care about doing wrong. They will lie on you, steal from you, betray your trust, and then forget what they did wrong because they didn't care in the first place. Some of them have zero self-awareness to even see what they did wrong. Whichever one it is, stay away from them. They're dangerous.
I'm not giving you early termination. You're going to do every bit of the 8 years that you're on for this probation. And you need to sit and think about the engagement ring that you stole from an elderly person when they allowed you into their home to take care of them, and you went and pawned it, and you're walking around enjoying your best life, wearing eyelashes that are too long. I don't know why people are doing that. I think that's a new style or something, but no. So you are not going to be offered probation early. So probation, please tell probation officers to quit submitting me documentation asking for her to be taken off early. I'll only truly consider taking you off probation early if you return her $15,000 engagement ring that you took to some pawn shop and they probably gave you maybe $200 for it. She wants her engagement ring back, and you should want her to have it back. And then until you internalize what you did to her, an elderly person allowing you into their home to work and you stealing their engagement ring, you have learned nothing on probation. That's all. The answer is no.
Yeah, go home and be grateful that you're being allowed to go home. She's not on probation for nothing. She stole from an old lady. She's up there ready to move on with her life, working another job, buying fake eyelashes. Ma'am, you're really not getting punished. She should have been sentenced to at least 2 years in prison instead of 8 years probation. And then she had the nerve to try to get off probation early. Although she's complying now, she's obviously not liking all the limitations and oversight. I just can't though. They don't even give you prison time, and you still find a way to complain about freedom? Lady, you have to have some type of accountability. She should have also been ordered to pay $15,000 restitution directly to the victim. The nerve of this woman to go into somebody's house and steal from them. Somebody who gave her access to do a job and they trusted her. Only for you to steal from her and take advantage of her because she's older. Tell her to go find out who the pawn shop sold the ring to, buy it back, or get out of the country and go back home. Over here stealing from old people as if we need more sticky fingers around here in America. And then the way she was talking about it at first, this criminal was up here acting like she didn't know what happened. Like the ring got up and walked down to the pawn shop and pawned itself. She been admitted that she was the one who took it down there. Maybe she thought the judge forgot. Then acting like she forgot how much the pawn shop gave her. She knows she gave up that woman's ring for $25 in a chalupa. Like, lady, get out of this courtroom and be glad that you're not going to the Texas penitentiary. Talking about getting on with her life. How dare you victimize somebody else and then try to dictate when the whole ordeal you caused will be over? Just another self-centered, entitled criminal acting like the world revolves around her. And she's being inconvenienced by everybody when it was her own actions that got her here. Just like Bach Chevy from the airport in Atlanta, the one who got an attitude with the judge when her bond was denied. If you missed that video, go ahead and click the link right now to watch that next. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. What's up with this entitlement? It's like she got the right to steal from somebody else and then avoid punishment. Shout out to Jason P. I appreciate you, Jason, for your support, as well as Sabrina. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.